You know what they say, that real gaming monitors have curves. But is it really better than your usual basic flat ones? And also, what are the features that you need to pay attention to when shopping for one? Today, I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know about the ultra-wide curved gaming monitors and how to choose the right one for you. Your mother no teach, I teach you lah! Disclaimer: this video is brought to you by Prism Plus. Again? Anyways, if you're someone like me who both work and play on your desktop PC, then you're probably more used to a conventional 16:9 aspect ratio flat monitor. And that is especially true if you're a creative professional who deal with more color-accurate workloads such as color grading, interior design, and even things like architecture. But if you're just looking for more horizontal real estate for things like gaming and even productivity things, and you're more used to having maybe a multiple monitor setup with two 27 or 24-inch monitors side by side, like I used to, then maybe an ultra-wide monitor would be something that is suitable for you. And while there are definitely quite a few flat ultra-wide monitors, they are usually curved. So what are the main features that you should pay attention to when picking one up for yourself? For that, we need to firstly check out the resolution and aspect ratio. Unlike your regular 16:9 aspect ratio monitors that come with a pretty standardized set of resolutions such as a Full HD 1080p, 1440p, 4K and even 8K, ultra-wide curved gaming monitors come in a variety of resolutions and aspect ratios. The 21:9 aspect ratio is actually the most common for ultra-wide curved gaming monitors, followed by 32:9, which is far rarer and much wider. Now, we've actually done a review on one of those, so feel free to check it out if you haven't already. Okay, now take this Prism X340 Pro for example. It has 3440 pixels across and 1440 pixels vertically with an aspect ratio of 21:9. What you're getting is essentially one 1440p monitor with about 31% more screen real estate horizontally. For gaming, this is beneficial for two main reasons. Number one, boosting your immersion in AAA titles such as Red Dead Redemption 2 by stretching out the gorgeous horizon for a scenic panoramic view while you spend hours hunting critters instead of finishing the main quest. This is also true for games such as Microsoft Flight Simulator or Forza Horizon, where you can use the wider aspect ratio to soak in all that beautiful landscape. Number two, for that competitive advantage. But for that, you have to crank up your in-game field of view or FOV. This is especially useful in FPS titles such as Rainbow Siege 6 or Battlefield 5, where increasing your FOV is almost mandatory for competitive play. It is also very useful in survival games like Ark or Rust, so you can spot naked cavemen sneaking up on you with your peripheral vision. I'm watching you, Skullbasher69. One thing you should definitely keep in mind though is that some games like Overwatch have a poor 21:9 implementation and it will not allow you to set your FOV to extreme values. So you'll essentially be getting a 16:9 experience with the top and bottom cropped off. Another advantage of having more screen real estate is that if you set your game to the borderless windowed mode, you'll be able to open up other applications on the site, such as pulling out game walkthroughs so that you don't miss out on any important loot while playing Tales of Arise, or pulling up Streamlabs and OBS while you are streaming. Next, let's talk about size and curvature. And before that, we need to learn a little bit more about how curved gaming monitors can actually improve our viewing or gaming experience compared to flat screens. If you're one of those very special people out there, you might be asking me, "Hey Shane, how do I watch my flat earth videos with a curved monitor?" For that, I would say that you should probably go and see a doctor. Oh, by doctor, I mean a professor, that type of doctor, not your medical doctor, so that you can debate them a little bit further. See, everything rhymes. To get the best viewing experience with a monitor, you want to be as perpendicular to the screen as possible. While this is fine with smaller flat monitors, as the size gets larger, the edges won't look as good as the center of the screen. Curved monitors in an ideal situation would give us a more uniform viewing experience because they'll put the screen at an equal angle and distance to us throughout the entire screen. The curvature of a monitor is measured by the radius of its curvature in millimeters followed by a capital R. The higher the R number, the less curved the monitor. The lower the R number, the more curved the monitor. Also, curved monitors come in a variety of sizes from a smaller 34-inch like the Prism X340 Pro to a massive 49-inch beast like the Samsung Odyssey G9. The rule of thumb for viewing distance according to monitor screen size is that the smaller the monitor screen, the closer you sit to it. In order to maintain that uniform viewing experience that we just mentioned, in general, smaller monitors tend to have a bigger curvature with a smaller R number and vice versa. For instance, this X340 Pro from Prism Plus has a curvature radius of 1500R or 1500mm, which means that it is more towards the curvier side and you should definitely sit closer to it compared to a larger monitor. According to ViewSonic, the general idea is that the distance between you and your screen should be the same as the radius of the curvature of the monitor. For instance, this monitor has a curvature of 1500R. Which means that the maximum viewing distance that is recommended for you to sit away from the screen is 1.5 meters, and it goes on and on and on. To get a more mathematically accurate study on this, feel free to check out David Chang's video, which is already 5 years old but still extremely informative. Sorry I have to pull out my English accent because I cannot read the word mathematically, otherwise it can what? What am I saying? Now let's talk about panel types. Panel types will influence your color accuracy, response time, and viewing angle. And I've already talked about it for the 69th time, so feel free to check out our previous videos such as our Yormaya Notage 4K gaming monitors to find out more. In my opinion, when it comes to curved monitors, viewing angles become less of a problem because you're ideally going to be sitting in the optimum position while gaming at all times. So I think it's really just a toss-up between VA and IPS at this point. If you want a little faster response time, in general, VA could be a better option, such as this Prism X340, and they tend to be a little more on the affordable side. And if color is more important to you, or if you're a bangsawan like me, then maybe IPS is the way to go. Now, of course, we cannot talk about gaming monitors without talking about refresh rate. Having a higher refresh rate would mean that you'll get a smoother gaming experience in general. For instance, the Prism X340 has a refresh rate of 165Hz, which is plenty for most types of games. In fact, you'll probably find it difficult to run AAA titles at max settings with the monitor's full resolution and push it up to 165 frames per second without at least an RTX 3080 or more. Honestly, I would at least aim for 144Hz, or else there will be very little point from upgrading from your basic flat monitor. Because of the shape of curved ultrawide gaming monitors, depending on the size, mounting it on anything but the included stand could pose a serious challenge. With a small monitor like this Prism X340 Pro, you could utilize its 75x75mm VESA mount and any monitor arm that can hold its meager 6.5kg weight, such as their very own Prism Arc Stealth monitor arm. Otherwise, you'll need something seriously strong like the Algatron HX, which will set you back $339 or about 1,000 plus ringgit, something that only a bangsawan will buy. But that thing can hold up a Samsung Odyssey G9, which weighs as much as a 3-year-old. And that's everything I have to teach you about curved ultrawide gaming monitors. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding curved ultrawide gaming monitors. Also, don't forget to like and share if you thought this video was helpful, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any awesome content like this. Wow, shucks and dewey. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram to see more shenanigans from the Mob House crew. And I will see you in the next one after the comment section. For this week's comment section, we have the Acer Concept D3 Easel Pro. Van Gogh say this laptop can go. And I come here because these are the type of videos where I get very lovely comments from you guys like Purple Bees, you're hilarious. Player 1 says this guy will go places. Wow. Player 1 say confirm it's true. Arbine says this screen is brighter than your future. Don't like that lah bro. Your future very bright. And finally we have Chan WS that says beautiful singing. Oh. Moving on to the wonderful world of Facebook. The first one is from Adam Liu and he tagged his girlfriend Brenda Y. Try Brenda Go Mo. Go lah. Confirm go. Faris MK say Acer got 10k range. Confirm got. This one's above 10k range. Yan Daye Bunafe says Fuyo. Fuyo. Fico K say, how much they pay you for the review until you agreed to include your singing? I just like to sing ma, cannot I? People need to pay you for karaoke one. Finally, we have Muhammad Kushari Kuchai. He says, panjang sudah rambut. Sebab MCO tak boleh pergi potong lah. Sekarang tengok sudah potong. Gemas-gemas. And that's all folks, and I will see you in the next one. Cannot reach, lens too far. Close the front.